Inflation, a word that makes every business owner shudder. But what if a company could turn inflationary pressures into strategic opportunities? Picture this. You're running a restaurant and costs are soaring. Ingredients, labor, utilities. Everything's getting more expensive. Now take a look at Texas Roadhouse, a popular restaurant chain that faced the same challenges, but instead of seeing them as obstacles, they saw opportunities. They strategically turned these inflation pressures into a springboard for growth and innovation. Intrigued? Let's delve into the 7 strategic changes Texas Roadhouse made to combat inflation. Firstly, Texas Roadhouse declared a menu price surge of 2.2%. Perhaps you're questioning why this uplift. It's a tactical move to counterbalance the escalating pressures of inflation. With a slight price rise, they can match the soaring costs of goods and services without sacrificing the quality their customers anticipate. This choice, though it seems insignificant, is a crucial element in preserving the company's profitability. It's a subtle equilibrium, but as the proverb says, to make money, you must spend money. Ultimately, a calculated price rise can aid a restaurant in surviving during inflationary periods. Secondly, Texas Roadhouse plans for further expansion. The company is aiming to grow its footprint by opening new outlets under its brands Texas Roadhouse, Jaggers, and Bubba's 33. This expansion isn't merely about adding more locations, it's a strategic move designed to create economies of scale. By increasing the size of their operations, Texas Roadhouse can spread its costs over a larger output. This can make each meal cheaper to produce, helping to offset the rising costs brought about by inflation. So, you see, expansion isn't just about growth, it's a tactical way to combat the pressures of a challenging economic climate. Expansion can be a strategic move to counter inflation. Thirdly, Texas Roadhouse expanded its offerings to include retail and frozen foods. This strategic move goes beyond just adding another item to their menu. By venturing into the retail and frozen food sector, they've essentially opened up a whole new revenue stream. This diversification can potentially reduce their reliance on the traditional dine-in model, offering a cushion against the unpredictable fluctuations of the dining market. In essence, it's like having a contingency plan in place, ready to be activated whenever necessary. Diversification can be a powerful tool in a restaurant's arsenal to combat inflation. Fourthly, Texas Roadhouse invested in technological upgrades. They've embraced the digital age with the implementation of digital kitchens. These aren't your typical kitchens, it's a blend of culinary skills and technology, aiming to streamline operations and enhance the customer experience. Imagine having a kitchen that reduces waste, improves efficiency, and delivers consistently high-quality food. That's the power of technology in the restaurant industry. It can cut costs, increase productivity, and can even lead to a more sustainable business model. Technology can be a game changer in the battle against inflation. Furthermore, Texas Roadhouse made several other strategic changes. Beyond the menu price hike and diversification, the company turned its sights towards 3 additional areas to combat inflationary pressures. Firstly, they focused on operational efficiency, streamlining processes to reduce costs without compromising the quality of their services. This is a smart move as it enhances the customer experience while maintaining profitability. Secondly, they expanded their brand portfolio. By launching new restaurants under their existing brands, Texas Roadhouse, Jaggers, and Bubba's 33, they diversified their revenue streams and reached a broader market segment. Lastly, they made strategic shifts to address supply chain issues. By strengthening relationships with suppliers and developing contingency plans, they ensured a steady flow of essential ingredients, preventing potential disruptions that could impact their operations. These changes show how Texas Roadhouse is not only addressing the immediate challenges of inflation, but also setting the stage for long-term success. Strategic changes can help a restaurant remain profitable and competitive during inflationary times. So what can we learn from Texas Roadhouse's strategic changes? Well, the key takeaway here is the importance of strategic adaptation to inflation and other market pressures. Texas Roadhouse didn't just sit back and watch as the economic landscape shifted. They took decisive action. They raised menu prices, diversified into new markets like retail and frozen foods, and invested in technology to improve efficiency and customer experience. This proactive approach allowed them to not only survive but thrive despite the challenges. It's a vivid illustration of how vital it is for restaurateurs to remain flexible, to be ready and willing to pivot in response to changing conditions. By closely observing and learning from successful competitors like Texas Roadhouse, you too can glean valuable insights that could fuel your own growth and sustainability. Remember, strategic adaptation is not a one-time event, but a continuous process. It's about staying on your toes, being ready to change course when needed, and always looking for ways to improve and innovate. Inflation does not have to be a death sentence for your restaurant. Download a free PDF copy of the Simple P&L System from melbournebusinessadvisors.com or get help from one of our business advisors to learn more about strategic adaptation to inflation.